But this is Indiana. What's up, everybody? Indiana, a state that knows all too well about Cinderella runs, one from a hick from French Lick. Shout out Indiana State way back in the day, making it all the way to the championship, right? On the thumbnail, shout out Loyola Chicago, making it to a Final Four. Shout out a few years ago, I think 3 years ago, Florida Atlantic, making it to the Final Four. One missed shot away from going to overtime with San Diego State. SDSU out of the Mountain West made the championship game. So we're not far removed, right, from a lot of these crazy miracles, Cinderella runs, right? St. Peter's to the Elite Eight as a 15 seed. It's cinema. It's the reason you watch college basketball, especially if you're a casual fan, is for upsets. And last year, a lot of fans were let down because other than McNeese, is it McNeese State or McNeese? I think McNeese State. And Kamir Khan, which is their like water boy guy. There was a little bit of hype there, and them getting one win. There was really nothing to write home about Cinderella run wise. It's really nothing. And a lot of people have come out and said it's NIL. It's NIL. I think it's brain dead. Let's think a little bit, guys. Did NIL just start last year? No. It's been a thing for years. And the Cinderella run still happened. Last year was just very, very top heavy, and that top heaviness led to our first Final Four with all one seeds since I think 2014. Even though that year also had Cinderella runs. I don't think people are mad at seeing 4 one seeds in the Final Four because it led to a really good Final Four, and you want the best teams there. At the same time, there will be Cinderella runs this year. Sorry to burst everybody's bubble who says NIL's ruining it and they kind of want NIL to ruin it. They kind of want these mid-majors to be bad. They're not going to say that out loud. That's not going to happen. This year, guys, there is so much talent in the mid-major department. I look at the Mountain West. I look at how great they are. I look at some of these valleys, right? Missouri, Ohio, these valley conferences where I'm like, oh, a team could run here. You know, I look at the A10 with a team like St. Louis. Really like St. Louis with Robert Avila. Never got his chance at Indiana State. Now he's at St. Louis. Another mid-major. That's something people are forgetting. Everybody thinks mid-major guys get poached by big Power 4 schools or Power 5, if you want to count the Big East, whatever. And that's it, right? That's all she wrote. They get taken by those teams, and then those teams will make it and get good. What's really happening is a guy like Avila will go from Indiana State to St. Louis. Okay, mid-major to mid-major. A slightly better mid-major jump, maybe a better conference, right, where there's Richmond and VCU in there as well. And VCU, another team, you know, that if they get the opportunity, wow. There are just so many mid-major teams that have guys poached maybe from other mid-majors. That's something we're forgetting, guys. This is not college football where there's, you know, all these Power 4 and then a limited amount of non-Power 4 schools. There's not just 4, there's like 8, right? Like I said, Missouri Valley, Ohio Valley, Mountain West, Conference USA, Sun Belt, all of these where it's going to be chaos, and there's going to be some upsets. Let some of these Mountain West teams really get going, really shoot well for a night, and all of a sudden, your season is over, big school. So I would expect chaos this year. I mean genuine madness, chaos, all of it. I think we're going to see, bold prediction here, I think we're going to see 5 teams that are ranked 10 or worse, 5 that will win one matchup. And I think we will see 3 of them go to the Sweet 16. Crazy, I know, but that's really how I feel. And I say 1 might even make the Elite 8 or Final Four is a big stretch, guys. It's rare that we get, you know, the FAUs to the Final Fours, the Loyola to the Final Four. But it is possible this year, although I see Elite 8 as the longest run we'll get for a Cinderella team. So it should be fun. It'll still be amazing. It is the best few weeks, I think, in all of sports. Obviously, I'm biased. I love basketball. But I'm telling you, March Madness will return to being March Madness this year. I said it as soon as March Madness ended last year that we're going to get upsets. We're going to get a crazy season. And this season has been crazy for sure. Watching conference tournaments, it has been very fun. And we get all of it in about 2 weeks. A little less than 2 weeks. We will be watching March freaking Madness. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll have a lot of March Madness content this month. Love you guys so much. Peace!